All right, let's get back over here. Chat's up, and let's get this shared out. Dun, dun, dun. Let's copy that. Yep, yep, yep. Get back over here. Yo, Reddit is going nuts. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the heck? All right. Let's add a few people here. Just all right. Let's see if doesn't matter if y'all watch this live or afterwards, but I'm gonna get her going anyway. All right. So this is to answer some basic lexicon questions. I did a focus study on this. Good grief, well over a year ago. I was hoping to get more people involved in it, and I pretty much left it open to the general public when we got started. But once we got into the second class, I kind of closed the doors because I didn't want to try to inundate people trying to catch up and all that madness. But if there is interest in, give me a second. If there is interest in another lexicon focus group, I would be, I wouldn't say thrilled, but I'd be happy to try to get that underway and see if I can help people figure out what it is and what it isn't, and if it works for you. But let's see here. Long and short of lexicon, the biggest and easiest tool so far as managing getting all of your music into one spot is your watch folder. So the first time you open up Lexicon, start it, all of this will be empty. I think new tracks is a default. I think that one's there. Just but incoming, the first thing you want to do in Lexicon is set up your watch folder, and it defaults to this location here, music lexicon watch folder. That's where it will default to. And for me, that worked just fine because here's the thing. I've got another folder on my external that I'm going to move everything to, or that Lexicon is going to move these items to, and I'll show you how that works real quick. So it's going to watch this folder right here, and I just move some files in there, and just as just for the sake of this video. But so I've got some music that's going to populate right here in my watch folder, and I'm going to scan it. So I'm in my incoming folder, and I've got these songs right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do my normal process here. I'm going to go track tools. I'm going to find tags and album art. I'm going to let it find all these items and overwrite only these items. So let it do its thing there. All right. So I didn't find danceability for these other ones, but Um, really don't need danceability for um, those. That one I would like for it to find that one, but it's a mashup, so it probably won't find it. There's no metadata out there for it. So that's all good. Not a problem. I'm also going to do go ahead and go back to track tools and generate some cue points. And I've got some rules set in here. One thing to note, I'm sorry, my mic is super hot. One thing to note, this emergency loop that's in here, if you activate this and tell it to generate this particular loop, it is going to throw this emergency loop in any song that you generate this cue point for. And when it gets to that cue point, it is going to automatically loop. Be very careful. I don't have that selected in any of my recipes for cue point generators. But this is just a basic start. It gets a basic a start, a drop, and maybe a breakdown and end fade. Excuse me. So it's going to do that. Generate some cue points. Easy peasy. So these are now done, and this little button right down here, selected items are done. So what happens when I click this button? It sends all of this metadata that I've created for these tracks. It sends all of that information to my new lists folder. And the new list folder is my new combined flattened folder. It is getting just the tracks, just the metadata. It's not getting, folders upon folders upon folders, everything to hit this watch list, and then goes through this process and gets this button clicked, ends up in that one flattened folder. So for me, if for no other reason, Lexicon, in my opinion, is the best library management software out there. And I don't know what froze. Oh, yo, my man. All right. Is that El Joss in the chat there? Sorry, I just looked over and saw that. All right. I think Lexicon, for some reason, I've been doing some heavy work today in a lot of different things, and I think I may have inadvertently jacked this up. I've got a lot of stuff still running in the background too. So tell you what, let me shut this down and hope that that comes back. Oh yeah, I've got some crazy stuff running in the background. Oh, that's why I was running beta. That's my bad. All right, well, okay. So again, I'm just gonna reselect these and select it done. And I don't know if it's still not gonna do it. I don't know what the deal is. It may be because I keep trying to switch between the beta version and the regular version. So I apologize for that. But let's real time figure this out. That's what you get when you test stuff out and then try to help everybody else. And you get it wrong. Let's go back to beta. All right. Let's see real quick. Yeah, it's there. but this should highlight down here. So something's wrong with these tracks. Oh, nope, it moved it. Okay, so I've found all my metadata for these tracks, all the data that it would find anyway, and selected done. There's got to be something wrong with one of these tracks because one of them went, but the others won't. All right, that's the last time I do that. So you get the idea. And it may be me because I moved these tracks. They've already gone through this process, but I moved these tracks just for the purpose of this video. And I think I may have jacked something up doing that. Lexicon likes to, beta likes to run in the background. Okay, good grief. All right, so somebody asked me a question. Get me back on track here. The question in the group was, if I use Lexicon or use the one folder method by Crate Hackers, will it get rid of my crates that I've already built, or at least make it hard to find certain songs? I know that if you use Lexicon, no. In fact, Lexicon will make it. I mean, you can have music in several different crates or folders or however you want to word it. But it's been a long time since I've used Crate Hackers. I know I was one of the first ones on the crew, but it didn't work for me. But from what I remember, it works in the same general fashion as Lexicon in that if you're using it and if you are using the file flattener, okay. If you are using the flattener, it's going to move the files, the songs themselves, but that reference will still be in the folder. So let's say if I've got music in this folder and it's in let's just for instance, if these were in 17 different folders and I go through and I put them into my watch folder and I take them through this process and then I hit that select button and then it or done button and it moves them to my flattened folder, it will still reference. And that's the same with Crate Hackers or Lexicon, I do believe. So, answer your question, no, your songs shouldn't get hard to find. Your songs shouldn't be gone. Your crates won't disappear. But I would encourage you to maybe, I don't know, get a little more crafty with your crates. If you're looking for something like that, if you've got some masters, let's say I need to break. I've got a lot of different crate styles that I'm trying to work with. I'm being a way more crafty than I should, but I've got some things. Let's see, where's one of my newer ones? This is, oh no, I've got some. Yeah, this is one I'm trying to condense down, and this is what I want most of my folders to look like. I want to be able to jump in and out of crates fast, and that's the purpose of crates, is to be able to move quickly, get in and out, find the crowd, keep it pushing. Something like this is jacked up, that's jacked up, all jacked up. But these are all things that I tried and didn't work. But because Lexicon's system works the way it does, let's say if I, for instance, teach me how to create custom scenes. Oh, bro, bounce switch. I got you. Dude, let me know when your schedule breaks up. and we can just sit down and shoot. We can do a Zoom or I can just sit here, hell, like this for all I care. Um, but because Lexicon works the way it does, I can play around with my crates in here and do some stupid things. I've got crates in here hanging out from weddings that I planned um, last fall that I've got to get rid of. But I haven't gotten rid of them yet because I'm still trying to weed out some of the songs and figure out for myself if the success from some of those weddings were one-offs or if those songs still have legs. So it's good for that in that I can leave these hanging out here. I can delete those crates in Virtual DJ or whatever, Serato or Engine or whatever. But when I come back over here to Lexicon, all of this stuff is still here, and anything that's been modified, I can sync either way. I can sync Lexicon to match that library, whether it's Serato, Virtual DJ, or Engine, or I can make those softwares mirror Lexicon. Either way, I can do modified. I can do a full list. I can just do playlists. So, for instance, I'm working on a new house funk playlist, but and this is one thing that I really really love about Lexicon. Didn't plan on going here, but I may as well since I'm here. I got nothing else going on. So one thing that Lexicon will let me do is I can export to any software, and I can back up to Apple Music. So Rekordbox, Serato, Tractor, Virtual DJ Engine, DJ Pro. Who dat? Oh my gosh. Brittany Bellamy Swift, why are you messaging me right now? Okay. Anyway, so I can export to any and all of these. So my process to date is I will export to Virtual DJ, because that's my go-to. Then I will export to Engine DJ on a thumb drive. And then I will export to DJ Pro. With DJ Pro just came out of beta today, as a matter of fact. So that's now in the full version. So I will export to all three of those locations. So I've got backups built into just this platform here. So when I do that, I've got my library backed up to, I've got it on Virtual DJ, I've got it on Engine DJ. So that's synced to both my Prime 4 and my Prime Go. DJ is a software backup, so I've got that on my laptop and a tablet. So that's another backup. You see where I'm going here. You get backups on backups super quick, and you do it from one platform. Let's see. Oh, and while I'm here as well, Lexicon also has a database backup and a cloud backup. Of course, you pay a little extra for that, but this laptop right here could have a catastrophic failure. And let's say I'm in I don't know, let's say I've got a wedding tomorrow and I get a power surge and it fries my laptop. Well, everything I've worked on is most likely not current. It might be a week ago current, but I could go and buy me a brand new laptop or grab a laptop that, if I download Lexicon, grab my external hard drive, as long as my external hard drive is good with all my music on it, I'll grab that external hard drive, put Lexicon on that new laptop, and I can download my backup, my cloud backup, or my database backup, either one, and it's going to reference the files that it already knows. Now, your library, your physical songs are not housed in Lexicon. Um, it is a file management system. So it's going to reference those the file locations themselves, and it's going to reference those and bring those in and rebuild your crates. And then whatever software you're using, brand new laptop, get that on your laptop, installed, whatever, and export your library right back, and you are quite legitimately where you left off. Um, I've done it. I had an old laptop that used to be my backup, so I just wiped it, and I just said, you know what, for the heck of it, let me just see how long it takes for me to get back up and running. And I think it was 20 minutes to get entirely back up and running. I'm talking download Lexicon, download Virtual DJ, download the database backup, export my or I don't think I exported everything. I think I exported that event plus my must have. So maybe a quarter of the library. So 20 minutes back up and running. From catastrophic failure, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But anyway, that more than answers um, Coco's question. But Eljas, let's link up, man. Let's link up. We need to. We've been talking about it for a long time. Let me know what works for you, and we'll get it done. But I, for now, am done. Appreciate y'all. If y'all have any questions, throw them in there. If I don't see a question in the next 30 seconds or so, I'm gonna call it a day. What else can I do? This will be fun. I'll let y'all see what's in my funky house and my house funk that I need to add to that. Let's move this up here. Testing these out. Some of them got some. That's one of my favorites. That's another one of my favorites. No, I'm not going to play them because I don't want to get flagged. All right. Well, I don't see any questions. So, oh, how far delayed am I? Oh, that delay is something fierce. Jeez. Well, I'm supposed to be delayed 20 seconds, but it's like 2 minutes, I believe, which is terrible. So I'm sitting here just waiting for questions, and there probably won't be any. All right. Well, I'm going to head out of here. Dog's going nuts. Appreciate y'all. And y'all know where to find me. And I will see y'all between now and then.